Good evening and welcome to our post-game women's volleyball press conference. We will start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Natalie Regan. Then we'll open it up to questions for coach along with players Abby Carrick and Zayna Meyer.
Thank you, Lindy. First of all, I want to thank Fullerton for coming out. It's always special being able to host two alumni at the helm of the program. Nicole and Sabrina are incredible people for this program, so to be able to welcome them home is always exciting. This was a great week for Long Beach State, and we talk a lot about the journey and the process of it, and we're learning from the wins and the losses. And so for us to be able to have this experience this week means a lot. I truly believe this team is destined for big things, and this is a special group of young women, and they have been through a lot together, and I think there are big things coming, so this is just a part of the journey.
Questions?
Coach, was there a little bit of talk about responding from last night for this one, and did your team, from your point of view, respond?
Yes. We talk a lot about responding, and I think the response for us was less about the third, fourth, and fifth sets from last night and more about the second. We talked a lot about closing games. We talked a lot about finishing, and something we talk a lot about is playing the point all the way through, playing harder for longer, and that's something that we take from whistle to whistle, but also point 1 to point 25, and so that was something that we really wanted to be better at tonight, was finishing late in sets and making sure that we're playing our game all the way through.
Yeah, I had a similar question for the players. Obviously, a different level of competition from yesterday to today, but after that loss last night, a late night, how nice is it for you guys to be able to get back into rhythm and get some more confidence going?
Yeah, I think it was great. I think we were all, just the locker room afterward, we were all pretty upset after that loss, knowing that we definitely could have beat UCI and we were up in that fifth set. But I think it did fuel us going into today, knowing that we're better than that, and I thought it really gave us confidence going into today. And then just in those moments, like Natalie was saying, like when we were up and just working on closing the set and trusting our system throughout it, I think it was very beneficial.
Yeah, I agree. I think we talked about in the locker room, we played good volleyball last night. We shouldn't be disappointed in our performance, just the fact that it didn't go our way. So we just came in and got better today. And yeah, it was good.
Abby, after missing a few games, and I know crowd wasn't able to see you the last home game or last one-game homestand, but for these two games, you've been able to rack up some kills, and it's in a pretty good efficiency, especially today. So what have you seen? What have you felt coming back here?
Man, yeah, it was a rough 2 weeks mentally, because I love my team, I wanted to be with them so bad through it all, and I kind of even got a little bit of a rush, when they announced my name that first game back last night against UCI. I was like, oh, I'm home. But yeah, I feel like I'm stronger because of that, and it's so good to be back with my girls. It's so much fun.
And Zayna, pretty aggressive today. I loved all those little fake sets. Kind of what was the mindset there, and then the energy to give your team? What does it mean to you to kind of be that spark?
Yeah, I love it. I love being offensive. I think it is nice to get some kills, but it's also nice to open up the offense. And when I am aggressive, like you said, the fake swings, it does help pop the blockers and then get solos for my attackers. So I think that's what it's about, is helping my teammates shine by being aggressive, which, yeah, it's really fun getting kills too, though.
Zayna, I'll just read some names off for you. I talked to Coach about this last night, but since you're here, Janelle Hudson, Ashley Lee Maldonado, who I think Abby knows a little bit, Brittany Hochaver, Jillian Mazzarella. You are now 6th all-time in assists at Long Beach State.
That's sick.
I know there are some
gosh.
couple women on the other sideline that are ahead of you as well, but what does it mean to be that high on the list?
Wow, I just got chills throughout my body. That's really special, and I think all glory to God for sure. He's number one, and that's all for him. But truly, that means a lot to me, and I love the sport because I love my team so much. So it's all for them.
She's being so selfless right now, but she works harder than anybody I've ever played with. Like, she is just, it's always about her teammates, and I'm so proud of you, bro. Like, it is such a blessing to be able to play with Zayna Meyer.
Oh, thank you, Abby.
And I do want to say, we talk a lot about Zayna's creativity, and I think she inspires a lot of young women to be different, and this stat is just another point that you can do it a little bit differently and be very, very successful. So
Thank you, ladies.
thanks.
Wow, that's sick.
Hell
Who's
yeah.
next? Who's number 5?